Do you know how to be the most powerful man in any room? It may seem that some men are born to wield power and appear powerful when they enter any room. However, today, we're going to teach you skills that will help you increase your power quotient and become more powerful than you ever thought you could be. You may have heard of the highly powerful and influential book called The 48 Laws of Power. In this controversial book, the author, Robert Greene, emphasizes that if you manage to charm, deceive, and seduce your opponents, you will attain the ultimate power. Greene states that the better you become at handling power, the better friend, lover, and person you will become. This is because you learn how to make others feel good about themselves, which makes them dependent on you as a source of great pleasure to be around. In this video, you will discover the 8 most prominent skills to become the most powerful man in any room. 1. Think as you like, but behave like others. As a high-value man who is hell-bent on escaping the matrix, being freed from all of the impositions that society forces down on you, and seeking mental clarity, focus, and peace, it can be extremely hard to maintain your own independence of thinking with the conflicting thoughts and opinions of others. However, you must not change your behavior too drastically, since this will make it seem like you're a very strange and weird man. Seek instead to continue to think as you must, but behave in the presence of others according to societal norms whenever possible. This will help you to keep up appearances and not offend others' sensibilities, while at the same time, you are able to keep your warrior male mindset. 2. Use absence to increase respect and honor. The more available you are, online, on social media, or in social gatherings, the more common you appear. When you show up on rare occasions, you increase your perceived value. Take intermittent breaks in both online and offline situations so that others talk about you when you're gone and when you return, and they will admire you more as a result. These breaks need to be taken strategically and shouldn't be too often. Otherwise, you risk being alienated from the group altogether. Instead, take breaks during times when you need to recharge as a man, or when you feel your social quotient being diminished in the group. 3. Disdain things you cannot have. Ignoring them is the best revenge. The world often shows men a number of things: material possessions such as mansions, yachts, and fancy cars, tons of scantily clad women and cheap sex, rock-hard abs, and extremely low body fat percentages, and much more. It offers these things to men as symbols of the good life, and weak men are easily misled into thinking that get-rich-quick schemes and instant success will help them buy these many material possessions to make them happy. However, as an elite man, you know that success obtained through any quick method is often fleeting and will leave your soul unfulfilled. What you need to do is ignore these many material distractions that are put forth by society and instead focus solely on yourself, your dreams, desires, goals, and what really makes you happy and fulfilled. 4. Stir up waters to catch fish. Look at any high-value man. What sets them apart? It is often that air of self-confidence and mastery that helps them stay calm and objective in stressful situations. When a weak and submissive man gets angry, they lose control of the situation because they are not in control of what they can control in that situation. That is, their emotions and mindset. However, if you are able to keep your emotions in check, while at the same time being able to sense what triggers your enemies, you will gain an unfair advantage. To be calm, always remember to let others speak first and often, and do not react to their words. When you do speak, however, speak in a tone of authority so that your opponents sit up and take notice of you and focus on what you are saying. Since you only speak carefully and sparingly, your words are more precious and carry a lot more weight in people's minds. 5. Recreate yourself. As a man, you are born with no value. Through constant effort and self-dedication, you have to build yourself into a high-value man. Often, society slots men into predefined roles. They may have to be educated and follow in the career footsteps of their family or culture. They may have to get married and have children early before they have a chance to experience the world, and they may be stuck in a life that was never consciously planned by them. As a high-value man, you have to actively reject the many roles, ideas, and opinions that society has forced down on you. This can be tiring, but you must forge your own identity and destiny. Keep reimagining and remaking yourself as if starting from scratch. 6. Conceal your intentions. When you let everyone know your intentions, they are always one step ahead of you. Always seek to keep your intentions obscured. This way, when you do make your intentions known, your opponents will be surprised and will have to scramble to react to your master plans. Lead them astray, and by the time they realize your plans, it will be too late. Use humankind's tendency to trust appearances to your advantage. By dangling a decoy set of intentions in front of your opponents, they will fail to see what you're really plotting. By cloaking your intentions, people will believe you to be friendly and honest. This will lead them further down the wrong path. Additionally, by being bland and inconspicuous, people are even less likely to doubt your intentions, as they trust the familiar. 7. Always say less than necessary. Powerful men know the true value and power of strategic silence. When you keep talking in a situation or negotiation, the likelihood increases that you will end up saying something foolish or something that you will regret later on. People are constantly trying to work out what others appear to be thinking, and as a result, think and do things accordingly. Silence generally makes people feel uncomfortable. When a man controls what he reveals, he is able to wield significant power over others. This is because people tend to fill in the silences you leave so as to not be uncomfortable, and thus reveal more information about their own intentions and weaknesses. 8. Win through your actions, never through argument. As a high-value man living your best life, you need to be aware that you should never argue your point for an extended period of time. Any triumph you gain through arguments is often short-lived. Resentment festers in your opponents instead of a genuine change of opinion. Instead, as the saying goes, let your actions speak louder than your words. When people see the effect of your actions, they are much more likely to be swayed in a lasting manner. Words are a dime a dozen, and people will say anything to prove a point. Action is where you demonstrate your beliefs. When a high-value man embraces the many rules of power and uses them on a consistent basis in addition to building himself up in many areas of life, he is able to truly stand out from society and dominate and improve his life 100-fold. Don't you want to be such a man? To learn the techniques and strategies that will get you to be a high-value man, continue to watch, like, and comment on our videos. And make sure that you are subscribed to the channel so you don't miss the exciting videos coming out in the future.